What is going on? What is going on? See, that's weird that you could comment, but I didn't even go live yet. So I was trying to figure that out. What is going on? It's a quick stream. What's going on tonight? Johnny Bears, what is going on? I'm trying to have my my buddy come on from back in the day. We're trying to get him set up. He should be popping in here soon, so we can kind of do a quick stream. There we go. Yeah, no, I didn't think you could see it, but when I came in here, I see people commenting sometimes, and I didn't know how that was working. So that is new to me. What is going on, Johnny Bears? How you doing? I'm gonna probably have a little hour stream here, and then I'm gonna. What is up, David? What's going on? We'll just do a quick little stream tonight, see what's going on. I know my son's upstairs watching basketball, watching an All-Star game, so I'm gonna check him out in a little bit, go back up there and hang out. What's up, T-Town Tints? What is going on? So I guess I want to ask you guys, what do you guys think? If any of you guys have checked out the vlog channel, what do you guys think about it? I'm kind of curious to get some feedback on it. I want that channel to be different. But I think it's something that, you know, anyone and everyone can do. I mean, you know, doing the YouTube is an awesome way to be able to get your ideas out. Like if you have your customers or your clients or anyone in your area, I think it's awesome to be able to do that and share info and share different things with people. So anyone can vlog or start their channel, you know. I did this channel a little bit differently because I like to have my videos edited a certain way. I don't like to just have a video and just sit here and talk to people and have shaky camera footage. I like to have my videos about my installs in my cars kind of be more of an epic style of entertainment. But I'm no professional videographer either. I just throw it all together myself. So, but I want the vlog channel just to be raw, uncut, what's going on, I'm putting a video up on there soon that was like my whole day of going to Green Bay, going getting a load from my buddy, and it's going to be crazy. So that's going to be coming soon. So what else is going on with you guys? No, we got 6 people here. Late night poker game 1 though. There you go. There you go. That's awesome. That's awesome. See, I don't even know how to play poker, so if I'd have a YouTube channel on poker, I could maybe watch to learn how to play, because I have no idea how to play that. Not even a clue. Trying to see if I can get my buddy on. There you go. Okay, yep, something's happening. All right, guys, what's going on? JT, can you hear me? All right, hold on. See, I wish they can you hear me? Okay, awesome, awesome. Here we go. All right, guys, I'm going to add my buddy JT. We're going to hang out tonight, talk some stuff, see what's going on. What is going on?
What's up?
Well, there you go. I got you. I can hear you. So you've been messing with... Here, talk once again just to make sure I can get you 100% out here.
You got me?
Yep, the volume seems to be just a little low, but I wonder if I can, yeah, just a hair.
How about that? Is that any better?
One second, maybe I can turn your mic up. How's that sound?
You got me any better yet? A little louder?
You know what's happening? I'm echoing.
Oh, let me turn you down. Hold on. Let me try.
Yeah. How about that? Hold on 1 sec. 1 second. For some reason. Okay, try again.
That should get rid of that echo. I turned you down.
There you go. You're louder now. There you go. It's better.
Sound all right?
Yeah, it sounds a lot better. What is going on?
What's up? Trying to get this thing figured out.
Not much. Yeah, like I said, it's always a work in progress, man. You know, we're always messing with stuff.
It's cool though. Glad we got it up and running.
No doubt, no doubt. Are you on your GoPro right now, or what are you using?
Yep, Yep, that's the GoPro.
Okay, because that GoPro doesn't have zoom for the to get you in a little closer.
Yep, I can tighten it
No.
up. Hold on.
There you go.
Let's see. Try this. There we go.
Oh, there you go. There you go. So what I can do is I should be able to go and be able to get you a link. Let me see. Let me see if it'll work here. Cause oh, here we go. All right. So I should be able to get you a link, and then if I give you that link, you could share that. You might hear it. You might hear it real quick. So hold on. See if I can pause it. Oh, let's see here. Oh shoot, oh, 1 second. Hold on. It's spinning for some reason here, hold on. I just saw it and it popped away. All right, so I'm gonna put it back into that the messenger real quick. And then you should have a link. There you go. Yeah, so if you take that link should send you, so you can use that Facebook link, and then you can copy and paste that to wherever you need it. And then yeah, then we got the stream going. Then we can see other people can see the link, or some people too. They can. You know, some people, I know a lot of people watch the show or the stream the next day too. They've been telling me, you know,
Right.
I'll upload it, I'll get it all situated, I'll do all my little background things, and then a lot of people watch it the next day or something like that.
Yep. Yeah,
So let's talk about this is what I wanted to talk about, because we never had time to get into this back in the day, but now we can kind of talk about this. So car stuff, you know, the window tinting, you had your import shop and everything back in the day at A1 and everything. You guys branched out totally into that. And then I'm not exactly sure what happened, because I think I might have just kind of freaking started going north and everything.
Yeah.
But, you know, I know you guys are always messing with cars, and you ran that for a while. So what was kind of, how did that all go down?
Well, man, let's see. So we ran that shop for almost 6 years. I think we started in like 02. We ran to like 07. But it was we put the dyno in, so we invested a whole bunch of money in, obviously, inventory and employees, and we got to the point where we were pretty self-sufficient for, I'd say, the last 3 years were pretty solid. And then our tuner, who was a dude from Oconomowoc, ended up getting a job at King Motorsports. And
oh yeah, King,
so
yeah.
When he left, we kind of like just all kind of stepped back and decided, like, you know, what's the direction of you know, what's the next 5 years going to look like? Or do we want to just make it? Like, do we want to just be making, you know, paying bills but not really gaining anything? You know, just kind of getting by, or do we want to pull the plug? Because at that point we had paid pretty much everything off, so it was like we had a good.
Wow.
It was like one way or another. Like either we double down and we keep going and we try to hit it just as, you know, double as hard as we were before, or we just kind of call it quits and all go our separate ways and kind of no harm, no foul. Like, we had a good time, and, you know, it was a grind, man. So 5 years, 6 years into it, after just like putting everything out there as much as we possibly could, and then kind of having a make or break it moment. Like, do we want to move forward, or do we want to go a different direction? And once our main engine builder / tuner left, it was like, well, do we start over, or do we just kind of call it quits? So we wrapped it up, man. We sold everything off, and everybody went their separate ways. And then next thing you know, it was like the import scene died for a while. So it kind of was a blessing in disguise.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy, because, man, you guys are like killing it. But, you know, that's another thing about just having experience in things and running things, and, you know what I mean, like pumping for yourself and grinding.
Yep.
But it was so different back then.
Totally different. That was like the beginning of the internet. Like, like when message boards, and like that's when like we would spend like most of the time, like if we would be in the shop, we would also have to be like going back and forth, like posting on message boards, like trying to figure out how we're going to sell stuff online. And because that was kind of the beginning too of like people stopped buying stuff in stores, they were buying online, and so we had to fight that fight too. And that's really the beginning of it, because when we first opened in 02, the e-commerce wasn't nearly as big as it was 5 years later.
Right. That's crazy. That's crazy.
It was wild, but it was so fun. Like, it was so fun. It was.
Oh, I bet.
I mean, you know what it was like. Like, you had buying the wheel, and I bought my first set of rims from you, and it was.
Yeah.
Things were crazy back then. It was so fun. I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Dude, I know. Like I said, it was crazy fun, and that's, like I said, I remember all that. I remember you pulling up in your GTI, like, dude. I mean, I went and bought one because you had one. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Yep. That's nuts.
It was so fun, but it was. Fast and Furious came out, and it just went crazy. Everything went crazy because, we were I would say a little bit ahead of the curve as far as the Midwest was concerned. Like, everybody out west was doing it way before we were, and then we just really, I'd say a couple years before Fast and Furious came out, we were really starting to like kind of hit our stride with it, and like, there was Team Excel, and then there was Concept R, and there was all that, right? And then Fast and Furious hit, and it just went to the moon.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's so crazy. I remember all that junk like it was yesterday, man. Hanging out all the shows and stuff like that. So then after that, what did you do? So what do you do now? Then, like, 100%, what is your full-time daily gig? And then we'll branch off into the other things.
So I'm in manufacturing. I'm a supervisor at a manufacturing plant in Racine. So I basically supervise a couple different lines, like, usually anywhere between like 40 and 60 people, and we build construction equipment right in Racine, right on 90th. So, and they're big concrete pump trucks, and
gotcha.
They're about $500,000 to $1 million a piece, and we build one a day, and that's crazy. That's a grind too. Like, it's like managing all the people and all the product and getting the right parts at the right place at the right time it's a lot of work, and that's why I love the creative side of what I'm doing now with Windmill Media and the Dusty Dutchman. That's like food for my creative soul, because what I've always done is mechanical. So now it's nice to have something from a creative side, which is the same thing you're doing.
See, and that's what I'm saying. That's where we're meeting, because we're both trying to create something. Stuff is, like you said, now stuff is totally different. Like, you could go and work a job or do car stuff, but now you're trying to, like, even for me, tinting, tinting is tinting. That's been around forever. There's nothing new with that. But trying to create a whole brand and build yourself from an idea. You know what I mean? Yep. That's where we're coming together. Years later, we're coming back together trying to do that. Crazy, right? You know what I mean?
I know.
It's crazy. Yeah. So the Dusty Dustman, that's just your fun YouTube channel, and you got Windmill Media is something you're trying to create. So kind of touch base on both of those. But your passion is mountain biking, right?
Yeah, cycling, pretty much cycling of any kind, but specifically mountain biking is my favorite. But so the Dusty Dutchman is just a character. Obviously, it's me out there just mountain biking, trying to go kind of travel and make videos and try to spread the word. Basically, I want to go see the coolest trails, and I want to ride with my friends, and I want to meet new people, and I want to share that. Like, that's what the Dusty Dutchman does. All things cycling. Bring your friends, go to cool places, and let me share the word, show you where I went, and show you what that looks like, what the trails look like, how we like to get down, how we have fun, and other side of that, which kind of curtails off of the Dusty Dutchman, is Windmill Media, which is the new LLC that I created here so many years later. I was thinking about that actually, like, we started a business like in 01, and now here I am, like 2021. Starting all over again, starting another LLC. Right. So Windmill Media is a way to kind of have a legit side to the Dusty Dutchman, so that way, when I meet people, and if they like kind of what I'm doing, and they want me to show off their cabin or their their trails or whatever is kind of mutually beneficial to me and the people that I meet. I have an LLC where I can actually legitimately fly my drone. I'm licensed, I'm insured, and I can do things from a business side too, and help people promote their brands with my brand.
Yep. But now, okay, let's talk about this. Now, it's just like even for me, like it's like your creative mind takes over. Everything you see or do, you kind of figure, man, I could be filming this. I could put this into something. It's like your mind just constantly feels that way. Once you start YouTube and creating videos and stuff like that. Now, I'm assuming you're like all self-taught for like video and editing and all that stuff. You're self-taught.
Yeah, with like editing, it's kind of, you just have to do it. Like, you know, you know Ryan. I'm sure you definitely know Ryan Steffen, right?
Oh yeah, Ryan. Yeah.
Rides motorcycles, was a stunter. Rides supermoto now.
Oh, yeah.
He was always in the cut with all the people that we always used to hang out with.
Yeah.
He was making video. He's been making videos. His YouTube channel is like 10 or 11, 12 years old. I don't know. It's super old.
Yeah.
He's been making videos for a really long time.
You're right.
So seeing him do that, and like how much fun it was, like the whole process, like was fun to me. And seeing him do that for the last decade kind of made me like start to get into it. But the editing and all of it, really, if you don't do it, you'll never learn it. And people can show you so much, but when at the end of the day, if you don't sit down and do it for yourself, you will not learn it.
It's crazy, right? I think I researched color grading, I researched transitions, I researched everything behind it just to try to put it all together. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It never ends. It's like you just and you and I have both kind of just scratched the surface of like how deep this rabbit hole goes when it comes to just video.
Dude, it's insane. I've barely I've tried to put enough together to be able to just use it to create something, and the thing about it is like most people wouldn't even realize like, oh dude, he had that transition on there, he had that. Most people don't realize it, but that when you're like, when you want to make it that way, you'll just create it, you'll do that. And
when you got it the way you wanted it, you were like, dude, that's so sick. And then no one notices.
And then no one even knows. They watch for 3 minutes and they say, oh, that's a cool bike or something like that. They don't even know. Dude, you see that transition took me 20 minutes to make? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That is crazy. So I mean, now I don't want to put this question out there the wrong way, but if you have a nice job like me, I worked at Miller for 10 years, dude. I had all my 401k, I had all my stuff. So do you feel that you would take that plunge at some point, maybe down the road, or what do you think would take you to the point where you're saying, you know what, I'm going to do this full time? What do you think it would have to be? Is it monetary, or does it have to be you're doing something enough, or you built it up enough? What do you think would make me take that plunge? Well,
the one part of windmill media that I think can be a means to actually get some monetary response and actually get some money is the aerial photography. So my goal is over the course of the next, I would say, 5 years, right? It's gonna take years of free work for me to finally get to the point where my product is good enough and my name has a good enough reputation where I can start charging and start really getting into kind of the real estate game or the rental properties, VRBO, Airbnb, and try to kind of build that up. But that's the avenue I want to go on the side, and I realize it's going to take years to build that up. But eventually, I think I can get enough accounts where I can get regular monthly income to the point where maybe I can quit my main job. But it's probably, I'd say at this point, it's 3 to 5 years away, and it's going to take it's going to take years of freebies. Like I understand that. Like I'm going to be out there doing stuff for free for a very long time before I can build up my name and company enough.
Not necessarily though. I mean, because you got to think though, your time is worth something. You know what I mean? So, and I mean, your product already speaks for itself. Your windmill media videos, I've looked at them. I mean, they're on point. I mean, so you take a new company, let's say, and then they're like, dude, I'll do something for you. I'll do something for your time. I mean, so not necessarily it will be totally free because your stuff is good enough. Your footage and quality and video is awesome enough. Your last video where you guys freaking ran out there and jumped in the snow and came back out, it was crazy. But like your mind, your mind thinks that way, like, oh, we got to do this, I mean, that quality in that footage is awesome. I mean, anyone would pay for that,
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. And we've gotten lots of stuff, I mean, there's not just checks and dollar bills, right? It's a lot of things. Like I'm getting free stays at places that we go in exchange for a video of their cabin or some pictures or some Instagram posts, or we've gotten all kinds of stuff over the years. We've gotten bike racks and tires and apparel and all kinds of different things that we've gotten basically in trade, right, for some of the work that we do. But someday, you can only have so many like free stays. Eventually, if I want to quit my job, I need someone to pay me some money. So that's the goal.
Right. Exactly.
That's the goal. But like to your point, like it is valuable. What it is now is valuable. It's just a matter of getting to that point where I can say, this is what I can offer you. This is what it costs, and then they're actually gonna buy that. That's the direction that we're headed. Obviously, you've been down that road for a while now.
Oh man, it's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, like, I don't know. I think like what you said earlier though. See, I think one of the things, like what I tell people on this channel that are like, Wayne, I'm getting into this, I'm thinking about doing this. I've lucked out because I was able to connect with some people that do things that pull me customers. Like AutoWorks, my buddy Kurt, he's already detailing cars, so he has vehicles there. My one buddy had an account in Green Bay. They do trucks and accessories. They already got customers. So these people that I'm working with already have customers. So for them, they just pull me in and say, hey, I got a guy that'll come. I don't have to go searching for all of that customer, that work, you know what I mean? So I guess it's a difference if you got in, like I said, you got into real estate and they know people, then they pull you work. That's where I think people are missing out nowadays. It's just the networking. You don't sit in your house and you try to pull every single person. You just try to pull certain people that are maybe key. So they have been keys to my business, honestly, you know what I mean? Yeah. So that's
you never
awesome.
know. You never know when you meet that person. Like every time we go on a trip, the same thing. Like if I can meet some one person that will be my connection next time I go up there. Will be the connection next time somebody needs something and he thinks about he thinks of me, or same thing with you. It's every single day is an opportunity to meet another person that could change your life.
Oh man,
like, you never know.
Oh man, yeah, and every single day is something that you see, and that sparks your mind for creativity. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's crazy. So this is I had to ask you about this because this trips me out. You guys are driving from southern Wisconsin all the way up to freaking Hayward, and dude, that's across the state, man. So how do you guys? So how often are you commuting and going and stuff like that?
It depends. It's like really weather related. Like when the weather is right, I'd go every weekend. But I'd say over the last 3 months, it's been every other weekend. I would say it depends. Like certain places we go up to Manitouwish a lot. That's like 4.5 hours straight up, and it's the easy drive. Like headed northwest sucks. Like going to Minneapolis or driving to Hayward. Like those drives are just not fun. But so it just depends. Like same thing going down to, we're going to be headed down to Indiana in a couple weeks, and that's a 4-hour drive, but it's like right down the center of the state, and the drive sucks. So it really depends, but it's not so much the drive there, it's the drive home that really sucks. Yeah, I know. The way down, you're filming, like you're, like we're vlogging in the car, and we're stopping and flying the drone. It's like, it's kind of part of the fun the way there, but when you're headed home, you're tired and you're thinking about work the next day, and it's just, that part sucks. It's the drive home that'll kill you.
Oh yeah. That's the same thing for me. Like I messed around and did things today, and now like I'm trying to get into the mode of next week, because next week is like just a race to get to Friday, and then you're like, okay, it's Friday. We've always been built to think Friday, I can relax and stuff, but you grind throughout the week. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that's all we're ever thinking about. Like, it's just get me through Monday so I can get through Tuesday, so I can get through Wednesday, Thursday, and now it's Friday. Let's go make some videos every week. Now do like for your main job, you get off at a certain time, so you have the rest of your time, and then do you have a schedule set up? Like for me, I just sit there and edit videos like any chance I get, and some days I have to push myself to even edit a video. And you're making videos every day now, bro. That's crazy.
Oh, it's crazy. It's just trying to find the time. The vlog channel is, the vlog channel actually is, to me, it's fun because I can put anything and everything on there, which opens doors up. And I wanted to keep this channel business, showing what the content, showing what I do. So I wanted to keep this channel streamlined. But like, how do you do it? Like, I mean, it's like, how do you freaking push yourself to say, I got to film, go home and edit? It's a lot of work. People don't realize that.
Oh, it's a ton of work. My workflow is totally different though, just because mine, you're doing it every day. Where for me, I have to cram all the filming in 1 or 2 or 3 days, right? Like I know that all the filming that I need to make this video, I have to do it in the next 3 days, and then come Monday morning, it's basically a 5-day process for me. Like, I'll start on Monday just kind of going through footage, and then I'll edit Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, try to get it finished on Friday so that I can upload it, so that way by Saturday the HD version is ready to actually put up on YouTube. So it's usually 5 days of editing after 2 or 3 days of filming is kind of the normal workflow for me.
Dude, that's crazy. It's a lot. Holy cow. See, that's a lot. See, like me, like, let's say a 15-minute video on my main channel, this channel here might take, it might take, honestly, it might take about 4 hours or 5 hours or something. I don't even know. I never timed it, you know?
Yeah,
but it takes a while, you know?
Yeah.
The vlog channel, I can just go film by film, by piece by piece by piece, and edit it and put it all together, cut it, and it's done. The vlogs are easy, but yours, you got drone footage, you got footage of talking, you got footage of action. Dude, that just seems so much. Yeah,
I'm usually pulling from 4 or 5 different cameras, trying to figure that out.
That's insane.
And we're getting better now, so like it's getting more organized, and that's something that I have to improve on, is like getting all my footage and my story kind of more planned. Like the last video where we were doing the snow angels up north, that was one of the few videos where I had an idea and I had a plan and I had like a story before we actually went on the trip. Normally we don't even figure out like what's the story until we're halfway through the trip, or even by the time we get home and you go through the video and you kind of like get a feel for what the video is trying to tell you. So the organization part is huge, because like I said, I basically sit here after a weekend of a trip. Basically, I'll come back here and I'll sit here from, I would say, 4 till 10 p.m.
Dude, that's 5 nights in a row. That is crazy. See, this is what I want to talk to you about, because someone that has the channel, they understand the grind. Like it's crazy, and that's why I wanted to talk to you, because I do the same things. I used to do a lot of them, and I'd be like midnight, 1 or 2 in the morning, because I wanted to get them out. And I like to just, I like to be in that focus and kind of keep going. But then it's like you're sitting there so long, I gotta stop. But you know, with my videos, I see a vehicle, and I have the idea what the video is going to be about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I kind of know this is video. I know what it's going to be about. I have the whole premise in my head. So then, you know, YouTube optimizing it with search and everything, I have all that figured out. Because it just like pops into my head. So if some customer and it's like I said, it's easier for me. I realize it because I know I'm getting this car in. I can look at the car, or maybe I'll film a visor, or maybe I'll film the back window. Maybe so I have that content constantly. So it is a lot easier for me, you know. But I have to push myself. You know what I mean?
But the vlog with the vlogs, like for you, you're gonna be kind of in the boat that I'm in, where like you got to find something about the vlog that makes it interesting. Like if you can tell a tiny story in one day, you know, about how something came up in the morning and it was a big problem and you solved it by the end of the day. Like if you can come up with some little stories in your vlogs, that's what'll make them interesting. I've watched a few of them. I like them. They're pretty good. To me, like I said, to me that's easier. But you know, honestly, my main focus is this, like. See, and you know what? It's funny because when you ask like a month or 2 months ago, when you say, "Hey, what is your goals or whatever," dude, that's like sticking in my head. Can I get that out of my head when you ask that to me? And it's here, and it won't go away. So now I'm thinking about like, what do I want to do? And I mean, every business person should. You should be thinking about what you want to achieve, where you want to go. You know, you don't just want to grind every day. So I mean, oh man, that sticks in my head. And I'm thinking about it every single day. What are you trying to do, Wayne? What are you trying to do, Wayne? What are you trying to achieve, Wayne? So did you answer it yet? Like, you haven't answered me yet.
I still haven't. I don't know. I keep going around in circles in my mind. I'm like, I don't know what I'm trying to do, you know? That's why it's bugging me so much, because I don't have the answer. And then, you know, that's what I say, get you on. I want to talk to you. What is your plan? Like, what is your goal with all this? You know what I mean?
Yeah. For me, like, I need a couple of short-term goals, and then I want my long-term goals, right? So long-term is like what we just talked about. Like, I want to quit my main job and like make movies and advertising and fly my drone for, you know, and get paid. Like, that's what I want to do. Right. And I want to do that every day, and I want to get paid for it. Or maybe it's just going to be my retirement. Maybe that'll just be my retirement job when I'm, you know, 65 years old. And then short-term is just kind of like, try to get a video out once a month, or try to get a video out every 2 weeks, or like this summer, I want to go. Me and my buddy Fruit Punch and Steve, we're going to do some bike packing trips where we're going to ride our bikes with all of our camping gear, and then camp, and then go ride some more, and then camp and ride some more, and then make a video about that. Or I want to get to 1,000 subscribers. Like, that's a small one. That's one that's going to take some time, but it's small and achievable. It just takes time.
Right.
Like with you're doing the vlogs, you got the live streams, you got over 5,000 subscribers. I feel like there's a lot in front of you. You just got to decide like which way you're gonna really attack it, because it seems like the business is doing really well. Your YouTube channel is doing really well. I love the live streams. I think a lot of people do. The vlogs is now it's another avenue for you to get some more engagement. But one of these days you're gonna hit me up and you're gonna tell me your goal. I'm excited.
See, I know. See, okay, you definitely helped me out. So with this channel right here, one of my goals is I want to film this and film the content, but I want to be able to send all this footage off to someone, and I'm kind of working on that, and I want them to handle that. So if I'm in my shop here, or if I'm not gonna film at people's businesses when I go do that for them. So what I'll do is I'll film my main channel stuff here, and I'll do the cars and do all that stuff, because content will always come for that. You know what I mean? As long as I'm tinting cars, that content will come, or vinyl wrapping or anything, that content will be there. I like to have someone do that. I like to be able to send that off to someone. And I think I got a guy that wants to do it, so he can edit all that. He can do all that. That'll be his whole deal. Boom, boom, boom. That's constantly going. The vlog channel will just continue to go as I go places, see different things, see new projects people have. The guy just messaged me the other day. He wants me to go check a boat out. I'm gonna go vlog that boat.
There you go.
Something constantly different. So those channels will do that. But the other thing, the business will keep growing. My whole business side of it is I would like to get a little bit more into flat glass, and I like to have people maybe help me at some point, but we all know getting someone to help you, it's hard nowadays. Any company or place you go to, that people, they don't have that work grind mentality anymore. You know what I mean? And that's tough. So I'd like to have someone help with the tint and help with the kind of maybe branch into flat glass. So all that stuff at one point in time, I can kind of step away a little bit, and I can still have these things going. You know what I mean? Still running. And I could travel, go to other tint shops, hang with them, vlog it all, and then have my main channel doing, so that though, but and then a quicker or shorter term goal is have merchandise. You know what I mean? Merch. So I want to have merch. So merch is, I'm really going nuts on merch. I want to have merch. I've been wanting to do it. So it's like I wanted to run with the business for a while, get that going, and then I wanted to start doing the videos and get that going. And then I thought to myself, I'm really missing out showing the real behind the scenes stuff. So I got to do vlogs. I've been wanting to do vlogs. So it just comes to you, and you just feel it. And you just got to figure it out,
Yeah, you're a one man machine, dude. You get a lot out there, man. Getting some help's gonna definitely help in either way that you talked about. Getting that help's gonna be able to definitely help you be able to kind of focus on some of the other stuff you were talking about.
Yeah. It's like you're trying to figure out how. And then the other side of it is like I just got my kids a tournament schedule. So for the next until June, every weekend they're gonna have tournaments where we're gonna be traveling. We're gonna jump in a motorhome. We're gonna travel, go. So I pretty much told myself until June I'm not gonna work any Fridays or weekends. But that's cool though. You know what I'm saying? It's fun because you're still experiencing life. You're still doing everything. I'm not gonna say, I'm just gonna work and not enjoy family stuff. I still want to do. I look forward to that. But I like doing this because every day is for me is like it's something new. It's always this. You're creating your own stuff. So everything, all the energy and effort you put towards your own business, it pays off. You know what I mean? It's
all within your control. That's the best part. It's all within your control.
Right. That's a good point. And that's like we talked about earlier, like texting back and forth, you put in the work and then you see the efforts and they might be small, but when they start to grow, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. Because when you start, you're like, no one's ever gonna, like for me, when I first started making videos, I was like, no one's gonna watch these. Like, absolutely no one's gonna watch these videos. And then when you start getting, as far as on YouTube, I'm this big. Like, I'm this big. I am nobody. Dude. But just the fact that like 100 people might watch it, or 400 or 500 people might watch something, it's like surprising. Like, wow, that like 400 or 500 people want to watch this. Like that, and that even though it's something so small, it's totally motivating, even though it's just like, it's in the grand scheme of things, it's nothing, but to me or to you, it's encouraging and it's cool. And I think that's why the platform is so cool.
Yep, because when you see, and that's the thing, it's we put in all this work and we hope for the rewards. And I know when I did it, I know people were like, "Oh, dude, you're doing these videos." And if you ever look at one of my first videos on my channel, I look like a robot. Hello, my name is Wayne from Pay Too Bad. You know what I'm saying? And then you start to feel it, you start to enjoy it, you start to get into it, and everything just changes. You know what I mean?
I remember
it's awesome.
watching one of your first videos, and I'm pretty sure you had your camera on your tripod, and you were like holding this big ass tripod, like vlogging like this, with a huge tripod. And I was
it was ridiculous.
It just have a gorilla pod or something, man. Like,
I know
it doesn't have to be that hard.
I know. It's just learning and watching videos, watching stuff about mounts, watching stuff about how to vlog. Dude, all that stuff just takes time, and I didn't know. But people have to realize how hard all this is, you know?
Yeah. It is. There's a lot to it. It's like anything else. It's like when I have watched your streams before and you guys start really getting into the details of tinting, and I'm like, what? Like, all the shop talk when it comes to tinting and all the techniques and how many different ways there are to do it. I'm like,
dude,
if there's so much just to that. Crazy.
Well, I know, but like even you were talking about some of your gear, your bicycling gear. You're like, I'm gonna put this on today, but I think I'm gonna rock this today. I'm gonna rock this. I'm like, dude, I didn't realize you had so much thermal freaking wear in the world. You know, like I don't, you know. But I'll tell you, the one video that sticks out of my head is your garage video, dude. Your garage video is off the hook, dude. And I assume that probably took a while to make.
The garage I think it was about a 13-month project, and I'm still tweaking it. But that's my best video as far as views go. That's the only video that's got a couple. It's got like 24,000 views or something. And
that video's awesome.
I'm working on this month. I'm going to drop a video about like a deep dive into it. You know, how it looked before, how it got to the way it looks now, and then a bunch of details about what type of stuff did I use, how did I actually do it? How did it work? What did I change? There's a whole bunch of stuff in there, a lot of details in there that didn't make that first video, because that first video was like 2.5 minutes long, and it was real quick, just to kind of do an overview. So this month there will be another video coming out that my Fruit Punch is going to help me out with, and we're gonna get into the nitty gritty and do a very detailed deep dive into the Dutchman's Den. So stay tuned for that.
That's awesome. That's what's up. That's awesome, because that video is off the hook. But I would think too, with the whole cycling thing, that's a whole, I mean, you dip so much into that. I mean, it's unlimited amount of content, like cycling events, cycling areas. I mean, Airbnbs, like it seems like your content could just be so filled with so much stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just how much do you want to do? Like how much do you want to spend? How much do you want to do? How far do you want to travel? It never ends. But it's like, that's the other thing too. Is like, I think about this all the time. Like, the last thing the world needs is another mountain bike vlogger. In general, the last thing the world needs is another vlogger. Like, there's so many vloggers. So that's why I like try to think what can I do differently, and I think the Midwest is kind of a good breeding grounds for some new stuff, like, because there's a lot of places that people don't know about. And same thing with what you're doing. Like, I think that's why what you're doing is catching on so well, is that it's like we're out here tinting cars in the middle of winter and like doing the stuff that we do in the Midwest in the winter, and then that's not that normal, right? And that
right.
I go back to that, like, you got to do something different. Nobody needs another vlogger, but yet here we are, more vloggers coming out every single day. So what are you going to do that's different? That's the hard part.
But one of the things that I think that people sometimes don't realize is that it doesn't matter who or what you're vlogging. Everyone's mind is different. So if me and another guy are sitting here at the table and we both tint windows, the way he's going to portray it and the way I'm going to portray it is totally different than anybody else. Like, my mind thinks so much different than, let's say, your mind, or how you're going to edit your video, or how you think about it. So it's like there's still so much room for people to just do it,
Yeah.
Well,
it's
like all,
it's art. There's never going to be, it's never going to stop, right? When it comes to artistic expression in whatever form or whatever medium that you're doing it, it will never stop. It's just a matter of, do you have anything that people are going to want to watch or not?
Right.
Or is it
Right.
is it interesting? So that's the hard part. But
Right.
you're killing it, man. You are killing it.
Well, see, the thing is, like, I think to myself too, like, I'm in some of these YouTube groups and stuff on Facebook, and these people will be on there and they're like, oh man, I've created 5 videos and no one's watching them. I'm like, 5 videos? Dude, I got 200. I got over 200. And you're crying because you made 5? You have to really, like, you have to get in your niche with what you're doing. If it's mountain biking or whatever, you have to get into that niche, and you got to grind in that niche and hustle. You know what I mean? So many people are crying. I'm like, I never thought about that. I just wanted to keep pushing my story. And I think and honestly, only in the last, I would say even year or so, have people finally like, man, I started tinting, or I just wanted to start tinting, and I watched your videos, and I just started want to do it on the side, and I found your channel. Like, people, they just, we share a connection. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So no matter what you do,
Yeah. Imagine how easy your job would be if all you did was just tint windows.
Yeah.
Instead of all this all the YouTube stuff that you do, is it like half and half? Like, you probably spend the same amount of time tinting as you do on your videos and stuff, right?
Well, you know what? To be honest with you, there's days I don't do anything, and then there's days I just like slam a video out. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Because you get your processes down. Like, after you start editing so many videos, you can go in there, click, copy this, cut this, color grade, click, music. You start to just nail it. And at first, it was taking me hours to do a 5-minute video, but now I've streamlined the process. I got all my files saved. I can boom. So it does get better with time. And like you said, when you know what you're going to do and you know the basics, the premises behind your video, it helps too. You know what I mean? So. Yeah,
that definitely helps.
It's awesome.
I hope I'm not keeping you from talking tint right now, man. You can still talk tint, if you
No.
Tint.
This is the grind. This is the grind, man.
Okay.
This is the behind the scenes stuff that people never see. Like, we're both hungry. We're both trying to make it. You know what I mean? Like, to do something, to create something.
Yeah.
No doubt. So that's why I wanted to pick your brain.
So are you going to be vlogging every day? Is that the plan? Or
No,
5 days a week, or what?
It's honestly, I never set a set schedule for that.
Okay.
Because I have like 3 videos right now that I didn't even put up, but I was out there in my garage. See, that's what I like about the vlog, because I think the vlog is totally unlimited. Because there's a lot of vloggers that I watch, and for some reason I've latched onto some of them, and I'm waiting for their next video. You know what I mean? I'm waiting for that next content because I want to see what they're doing. So I think one thing that's going to be different about my vlog channel is I'm showing people, like, if they're in this industry or starting a business or running their business, that it could be totally just uncontrolled. You don't even know what's going on. You're just figuring it out as you go. It's not always a set plan. You know what I'm saying? You're getting up in the morning, you're rolling with the punches, things change, you're doing, like, I'm trying to show people, like, you just wake up and you grind. You just do it every single day. Like, you just, I got to run here, I got to go here, I got to go there, I got to get this done. I'm on my way to pick my kids up. I just show people, like, it's real deal. Like, it's not always easy. But you're doing it for the passion of, what's that?
And now spring's here, so now everything's going to change. Now it's going to, everything's going to go crazy now.
Dude, I swear, it was like we had a 50-degree day a couple days ago, and it was like the floodgates opened up, and my phone didn't stop going off for like 2 days.
Everybody wants them.
It's nuts. And like, I had a couple people actually forgotten. I actually vlogged. I'm like, okay, I got this car here today, and actually, to be honest with you guys, I forgot I even scheduled this car, but we're gonna get it knocked out. And I just admit it. I forgot. My schedule was crazy. I thought I entered it. I didn't, but now I knocked it out.
Yep.
So it's crazy. So I like the vlog. I like the vlog a lot. I like vlogging because it just helps to share your. I'm not going to do it day by day though, but I'm going to do it more often because it's easier. It's a little bit easier to throw out some content. I
don't think you need to do it every day. I don't think that's. I don't even think that would help. Like, I think it would be too saturated at that point.
Right.
If you just do it whenever it feels right, and if you get, you do 1 a week or a couple a week or a couple a week, I think that's cool. Whenever there's something interesting going on, I think it's cool.
Yep. I like having that backlog of content too. You know what I mean? Because I can always pull from that. But then when like you said, when you get inspired, like, oh, I think I'm gonna vlog this, and you always have that content that's this there. I have so many videos on my computer, you wouldn't even understand. I got tons of them. You know?
I want to see. You've never done like a tour of your barn though, have you? Your shop out back?
Not yet. On my vlog channel, I kind of touched on that, but I have a mini shop tour, but I want to do a full, because I'm gonna set it up. I'm gonna have the thumbnail, like boom. I'm gonna have the whole thing going nuts. So I'm trying to wait. I want to clean up a little bit out there, and then I'm gonna do that, because it's just a mess right now. So I'm gonna clean it up, but I'm gonna have a video on that too. Yeah, I've been waiting for that.
It looks
no
sick.
doubt.
That's a sick looking building. Same. Other thing that would be cool too is like, how many cars do you have? Like, do you have like a whole bunch of cars? Because I can't tell in the videos.
I thought about doing that. I thought about doing that as well. Yeah, I got the '87 Chevy. I got the '87 Caprice. I got the S10. I got the Silverado. I got my Impala. We got the RV, and then my wife has her full size. You know, that we put 26s on that in the summer too. So we got enough vehicles hanging out here to do something on that. Yeah, I want to do that. Hey, you know what? That's where we need the collab on. We need the collab when I can get all my vehicles out in the driveway. And we can get drone footage. We can do all that. So we need to collab on that one weekend.
We could definitely do that.
That would be awesome. That's the first one.
We can make it. We can make a good one. What's in Wayne's garage? That's what we want to know.
Right. Yep. You gotta figure out how we can do that. And I think another one would be maybe the summer maybe I'll wait to do the shop tour until. I can clean it up, and then you can bring the drone, and we'll do inside the shop tour. But then we'll do that aerial footage, and then we'll flip it like that too. We got a couple projects.
I'll bring Fruit Punch with me. He's got that truck that needs some front matches, and he's got the FPV drones, so he can do some fly-throughs, and he can get real nasty in there.
Dude, we got it. We got the collab. We're gonna do the collab, and we're gonna do Dusty Dutchman, and we're gonna do Fade the Black collabo right there. We already got it locked up. Look at that.
It's been years in the making, man. It's about time.
Doubt.
We gotta do it. Gotta do it.
No doubt.
Days.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I got room for you guys to hang out and stay, and then there's everything else. You can come up and hang out in freaking 10 acres. You can hang out, do whatever you got to do, man. So now, I'm pumped. That's what it'll be. Yeah, we'll do that whole epic content with the. Dude, that's gonna be sick.
Yep. That's a plan. Put me in. I'm ready.
Yep. No, it's locked up. It's locked up. We got the gravel roads and stuff. You guys can freaking take a little bike ride and come all around. I mean, you can have a weekend of just doing all kind of stuff.
That works. Yeah, I think people would like that.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, that's man. Yeah, I'm pumped. We just locked in a whole other thing right now. So that's awesome. That's awesome.
That's like that might just be like 3 different videos right there.
I know at least 2. I got 2 already locked in my head already. I got 2 locked in already. Well, no, we got 3. We'll do the truck. We'll film the truck, and then I'm gonna film we'll get all the vehicles out, and then we're gonna get shop tour. Yep. That's awesome. I'm pumped. I'm already pumped. So what's gonna be your next video for Windmill? What's gonna be your next video for Dutchman? So the one with the garage, your garage is gonna be the next one for Dutchman, and then what about Windmill?
For Windmill, I don't know. That's a good question. It's probably going to depend on the next trip we go on. I know that there's another person up north that wants me to check out their cabin and stay with them and make a promotional video for their cabin for them to use on VRBO.
Oh,
so I might probably go up in the spring and do that and do some spring riding up there, and then make another. It seems to be my niche has become like little lakefront cabins right now. So. That's that will be another one. Same thing, just like a promotional video for them to use for their VRBO Airbnb listings. So that's probably be next to that. But then for Dusty Dutchman, it'll be by the end of the month. I want to drop that deep dive into the den, because right now we're sitting at the Dusty's desk. Yeah. Outside we got the Dutchman's den, and then downstairs I got another shop, which is the Dutchman's dungeon, which is another one I can do. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So which one do you work on the bike? You work on the bikes in the garage, or do you work on it in the basement, or
either or? Depends on what I'm working on. Most of the time it's out in the garage, so that's where the bulk of my tools are and stuff like that. And it depends how cold it is, because I don't have much heat out there.
That's what I was
not
going to
yet,
ask.
but
Yep.
yeah, no, that's kind of part of the plan for this summer too, is to get heat out there. And I'm gonna run electric out there and internet and heat, so that way I can do live streams from the Dutchman's Den.
There you go. See, that's what's up. That's what's up. And see, that's the whole nother side of it. Creating that whole stream area, getting all that set up, that took a lot. When I started my channel, I never even thought about doing streams or anything. And it's like you roll and you adapt and new things come up. And now it's like, man, I got to try to figure out that, you know? So that's awesome though. But streams is the best way to interact with people in real time, you know?
Yeah, I'd never even watched live streams on YouTube until I saw yours, and then I clicked on yours, and I found out you could actually like interact and stuff that you'd put on the screen. I was like, well, this is pretty sweet.
It's crazy.
That's what got me even really knowing about it.
And see, and one of the things I did differently is like, there's some other tint channels, but there's not tint channels that are making. There's only a few that tint channels that are making their content like more of a epic, like I'm not gonna say epic because I don't think it's epic, but more of a cinematic style, movie style, like the video, like you tint in the car, you're seeing B-roll, you're seeing like a lot of people don't do that. There's a couple people that do that, but then there's a lot of people that are like, everyone on the internet is so used to, this is how you tint and this is how you put the film, and people are like, they're coming to me saying, you're not explaining anything to me. I'm like, no, I'm trying to show you something, man. I'm doing things totally different in my own way. You know, if you wanted someone to be holding your hand, then you have to go to a different channel. Me, I'm showing you content, and then I wanted you to interact by asking me questions. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So everything I'll try to go left.
Every video of yours, my favorite part is like you watch the stuff gets tinted, or you were like doing a rap or whatever, and then the beat drops. And then the B-roll hits. And you're like, ooh. And
then the B-roll hits. But you know, that's almost like a little YouTube trick, because if you research how to, organize your videos for audience, like if you're looking at your analytics and audience retention, everything like that, and it drops off. So I make sure I constantly show people things at the end, because you want them to watch the end. So anyone asks me questions, oh, how did this, and I say, did you even watch to the end of the video? Because you would have seen that in the video. So I start the video, I show what I'm doing, and then I wrap it up. So it's always that organization of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. And the intro is huge. Like the first 30 seconds is very important. That's one thing I've been trying to do, is like try to give a quick teaser in the first 30 seconds to make people want to watch till the end.
Yep, and it's that mind game. But it's like, you know, nowadays when I see videos like even like yours, you latch on, I know I'm just gonna watch it. Like I know because if you don't watch it, you're gonna miss something. So people need to realize you have to watch the video. You're gonna miss the important part. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's awesome.
The other thing about yours that I like is that like it feels like you're there. Like instead of you just like watching a tutorial, you're like, it feels like you're there with you, like tinting that car, or like the one where you changed out the lights in your garage. Yeah. When you did those like popcorn lights or whatever they were called or whatever, like that was super cool. And same thing, like why would anybody sit there and watch somebody change out lights in their garage unless it's engaging or got some charisma. So you do a good job of that. Right.
And it's also a thing like I said, content comes in so many forms for these YouTube channels. Like, and for me, like I went to another guy's garage because I tinted one of his cars. He had those. I'd never seen them before. And then he told me, dude, these are awesome. So I went and I got it. And then I put the link on my channel and then people can buy them. And it's just helping people out. Like it's just all about helping and just sharing knowledge with people. And anything like, so if you're sharing awesome bike trails and you're sharing awesome Airbnbs that people don't even know that these places exist. Like, oh, I don't Airbnb, where do they even go to find that? Like they don't know until now you're showing them where they can go in Wisconsin. Like, I mean, people from Illinois will come up to Wisconsin and do stuff like that. I mean, you're showing that, so your channel, I think you have awesome content, available content and awesome stuff you can create with your channel too. I'm excited.
I think we both make videos we want to watch. Like you make a video you would want to watch. I make a video I would want to watch. And like, you make a video that is cool to watch, but yet also informs people, and that's exactly the same thing I'm trying to do. Like I want people to like, for me, if I were to be like, I want to go to Hayward. Let me hop on YouTube and see what Hayward looks like, and then I'd type in Hayward fat biking or whatever, and then see what comes up. And if I saw a video like mine and I was like, ooh, those trails look good, and ooh, that's a good looking cabin, I'd stay there. Like that's exactly what would help me, and that's how I want to help other people.
Yep. And I think that once you, I mean, like I said, it is a grind. Like I said, I grinded with my YouTube channel and stuff for a while to be able to be in the people and show, hey, I tint, or hey, these little car connections or clubs, hey, I got the tint right in Wisconsin. I do this. Oh, you're in Wisconsin. Like for you, the mountain biking area, the cycling people. Oh man, we can go up there or run up there. Like you have to just dig and dig and dig till the people just latch on and they wait for your content. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a grind.
When did you start Fade to Black? When did you actually like tint your first car as Fade to Black? Like that company just tinted your car. Like when was that?
You know what? Well, my wife came up with Fade to Black. I was still at Miller, so this was probably I started my YouTube channel in 2017, so it was before that. I was already doing Fade to Black. So you know what? I'd have to go look on my Facebook page. It might have been. I created a page first and I was doing everything to that Facebook page and doing friends' cars and then putting it on that Facebook page. So maybe 2013-ish, maybe.
Wow. Yeah.
Maybe around there. But, you know, I didn't take it serious, you know. I was just doing it, you know.
Yeah. Can you imagine going back to your old job? Like, can you even fathom like going back and doing that?
You know what? That's the one thing I know we're getting about an hour or so, but that's the one thing too. Like I went back there for one of the handful of times the other day because my buddy that tinted his car when I worked there, he wants me to do some flat glass jobs, and he was talking to me, oh, how's it going, this and that. And then it's funny because another woman that used to work in my apartment, her son just got her car tinted, and she said, oh, my son wants to get his car tinted, and you're the first person I thought of. And then she said, I want to do this he just got a new truck, I want to do it for him. Then she went and talked to him and said, okay, I found someone to tint your car, he's called Fade to Black. And her son was like, I watched that guy on YouTube, so like they didn't even know it together, but he already knew about me. So it's just thinking like, I don't even know how I could do that, man. I feel so free. I feel like I'm out. I'm doing things, and it's just, you know, I don't really like the winters. I see you guys in the winter. I'm like, I don't know how you guys out there riding in the cold like that, but like I've been more accustomed to drive in the snowy weather if it's snowing, or get out there and move all my stuff in the cold and get in a warm shop. So it's just, I like the freeness of doing all this and to be able to get up and to work my schedule. So it'd be tough for me to go back to a gig like that, man. It'd be tough.
Oh man,
really
I can't
tough.
Imagine. Well, that's inspiring, bro. That is very inspiring for people like me, and I'm sure a lot of other people, to know that is possible. Like you can go do your own thing, and it's going to take some time and some work, but it does work. I mean, you're proof of that. So that's awesome. It works, man. And like people can I haven't even, you know, the thing about it is like the thing with me, if you think about it, I really I mean, I don't want to downplay a lot of everything, but really what I've been able to achieve is to be able to stand on my own feet, to say, I made it to a certain point I can pay my bills and live. I can pretty much do what I want to do. Like if I want to go buy a new truck tomorrow, I mean, I could if I wanted to, you know, or if I wanted, I could do that because I've been able to network with people, treat my customers well, and I've been able to do that. But in this grand scheme of thing, I haven't bought a whole building. I'm not running a company employing 10 people. There's so much that is possible, but I don't even feel like I've created that much of something. But you know, in your own mind, you're always striving for something more. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's tough. Yeah. So I don't know. Well, it's like you know. You know, you have to decide what is the scope of happiness for you. Like how does that fit into your happiness? You know. How does it fit into what your vision of you being happy is, and how do you do that, as well as, you know, continuing to inspire people like me and to make content that people want to watch. Like I think that you're in that sweet spot right now that probably I'm sure it's going to grow to more than what it is today, and then you just got to decide how big you want to get it, like how much work you want to put in and how big you want this thing to get, because I think the sky's the limit for you, man.
Right. No, it's fun, and like I said, it's people like you telling me your story of how you grind your video out and you're spending so many hours a day, dude. That's like, if I know that I'm grinding, I'm gonna think, man, JT's probably grinding, so I got to get up and grind. Like, you know what I mean? I think of that stuff. Like someone's grinding. Like if his videos take 5 hours or take a week almost to do, my videos take me 4 hours. I don't have nothing to complain about. I need to get a video up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's my mentality is like that. Like we need to push each other to be greater. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And we do, and we will.
Yep. And I like feeling like, you know, sometimes you think to yourself, oh, I want 500 subscribers or I want 1,000, but giving your subscribers as much content and giving them, you know, that quality media is important too. Like, oh, I don't want 5,000 just to have it. It's not just a number to me. Like, I want to try to help people and give them that content, and do interesting things that they've never seen before. So if they're seeing like Windmill Media comes to Fade the Black, like what is it? Yeah. That's content that people need to see. Like they're gonna see it. Yeah. You know?
Yeah. No, I'm excited. That's gonna be fun. We gotta nail down some dates and make it happen.
Yep. It'll be dope. Like I said, my house is open to you guys. You guys can come in and hang out, and it'll be cool. It'll be real cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, someone in the comments asking what's your company. I'm gonna have someone told me that his links aren't working, so I'm gonna go back a little bit later on. I'll fix all the links to make sure his links are working. Yeah, he has a media company. He's grinding it out. He's, you know, starting a business and stuff. Just like, you know, if it's a tint business, it's a media business. I mean, we're all trying to freaking grow and do things, man. So I will fix those links because they're not coming up right for some reason.
Yeah, so right now both Dusty Dutchman and Windmill Media, the best place to find them both are Instagram and YouTube. Both are either Windmill Media LLC or the Dusty Dutchman on either platform, Instagram or YouTube. Okay.
I'm going to try to go back a little bit later on, and then I'm going to put all that in there because I didn't do the Instagram. I try to do both the YouTube channels, but I'm going to put the Instagrams in there too. I'll get them down there. So hopefully, and I'll try to test to make sure they all work.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, no doubt. No doubt. Well, man, I appreciate it, man. You know, we're gonna be talking, and then anytime you feel you got something that you want to share, we'll get you back on and hang out, man. This has been awesome. This has been fun to me. I appreciate you taking time.
Yeah, we go way back, so it's cool to loop back around and do this again after knowing each other for so long.
Dude, it's crazy. You know what I mean? Like it's awesome. It's like I never missed a beat, man. You know what I mean? I can remember I remember freaking the Volkswagens and everything. Like it's awesome.
Yeah. Long time ago.
This is another reason why I like having this, because to be able to share your info, your story, your mind with people too, dude, this is awesome.
Yeah, no, I agree. You're doing good things, man. Let's do this again.
No doubt. We're gonna hit it up. So, all right, man. JT, I appreciate you, man. I'm gonna wrap up. I'm gonna go upstairs and chill. I'm done. But guys, hey, check out. I appreciate everyone hanging out in live stream. Give us a thumbs up. Hit that little thumbs up button before you guys leave. I'm gonna try to make sure I get all JT's info in the description, and we'll get it all locked up so everyone can check it out, what he's doing and what he's grinding, because he's gonna be growing too. So you guys better be ready for that. Show people what Wisconsin is about.
Yeah, man. One video at a time.
No doubt. Midwest. Awesome. All right, JT. We'll see you later, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping through.
All right, bro. Take care.
Awesome. All right, guys, man. Hey, I hope you guys hung out with them. You know, it's like I said, it's businesses grinding and being able to collab with each other, whether you do tint, whether you do wraps. I mean, to me, I like all of that. Me and JT go way back into the import days. We're fixing up cars together and stuff like that, man. We go way back, but it's awesome to see someone else grinding, you know, making social media part of their business, because I think if you're opening a tint shop up or doing anything, social media is going to be a big part. How do you want to broadcast yourself? If you're doing an Instagram, Facebook. I mean, this is it's kind of the way of the world nowadays. Social media, YouTube, present your business, and we're all doing it in different ways, you know. Johnny Bears, man, I appreciate you guys stopping in. Arrow, I'm going to try to get the info updated for JT down there so you guys can check him out, man. Like Midwest Modify, we're working on that. We're going to get that set up. I'm kind of eager to try to be able to help the Midwest Modify guys out, you know, Wisconsin and stuff like that, represent. So I'm trying to work on that too. So, yeah, I'm working on things, man. Just trying to do things and help people out if I can. But I appreciate you guys stopping in. We'll be back. Try to get back here Wednesday night, and you guys have a good half week, and we'll see you later. I appreciate it. Thanks, JT, for stopping in. We'll see you guys later.